So good evening students, and today we are going to discuss one of the important topics like people-centered design and evoking the right problem. Everyone know the design thinking process as it involves around the 5 stages: empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing. Very good. So today we are going to look into one of the important concepts, how this is going to be done involving the people-centered design. Okay, so everybody know that whenever a design thinking process is being done, we used to understand the people's problem. When it comes to people-centered design, it is a practice where designs focus on specific people's needs and taking time to learn from a particular thing. Say for example, whenever a people is facing any problem or any challenges, so they will be involving along with the people what will be the problem. So they will be traveling along with the people what will be the problem. So taking full concern about feeling what is their problem and getting a good solution, appropriate solution for that problem. So that is what the people-centered, focusing all the solution related to the people-centered. So that is what the people-centered design is all about. So say for example, you have the 4 principles of human-centered approach. The first principle, it will be a people-centered, as I have told you, mainly it will concentrate towards the people, focusing the problems or the challenges. Next, how to solve the problem, making the people taking into the consideration. So that will be the second thing. And third thing, we need to ensure whether everything it is there in a proper system, because whenever we are working on a problem, whenever it is focusing towards the people, we need to ensure whether that is in a proper system. And finally, we need to have a small and simple intervention. Say for example, people or every people will have different perceptions. Okay, now one person will have one likes and dislikes, and other person will have other likes and dislikes. So whenever you are going to give a drastic change or drastic innovation or drastic adaptability, people might find it very difficult to accept that. So that way you need to consider all those things and you need to give a small and simple intervention. So that is what the 4 principles of human-centered design. So how to do this human-centered design? How to apply when we are facing a problem? So first of all, spend years in a location, collaborate closely with the local population, see everything as a system, co-design with your population, keep an open eyes on the solution. As you could have known, our students have done a project on having a drone type of system whenever you are facing any natural calamities, having a drone type of system to ensure the medical supplies is being delivered to the people. So that is what a problem we are going to take. So whenever you are having a problem, whenever you are facing a problem, you need to spend years in that location. Whenever you are there in that particular location facing any natural calamities, you could know what the people are undergoing the sufferings. So that is what spending years in that particular location, analyzing what can be done to solve that problem. Collaborate closely with the local population. We need to collaborate with the populations, people, and ensure that it is being done in a proper way. And see everything as a system. Say for example, whenever you are going to have that solution, you are going to have a drone for supplying the medicine. You should ensure whether that can be done in a proper system. Say for example, whether you will be facing any network issue, how far the medicines can be taken from one place to another, what will be the capacity, what will be the investment, how far the people can utilize that opportunity, can utilize that benefit. So all those things you need to ensure whether that is in a proper system. Because whenever we are giving a solution, that should be in a proper system. If there is no proper system, then that solution will not be fully effective or utilized by the people. And next, co-design with your population. So how many population of people are going to get benefit out of that system? We need to ensure that. And finally, keep an eye on the solution the population has attempted themselves. So this is all about how to take a problem, how to do a people-centered approach towards the design thinking process. And so what are all the design thinking mindsets you need to have when you have a human-centered design? Now you know how to take a problem, how to find a solution, appropriate solution for the problem. Now what are all the mindsets you need to have for having a human-centered design. The first one is empathy. The next you need to have optimism, and third the embrace ambiguity, and fourth one you need to make it learn from your failures, iterate and creative confidence. Empathy. Everyone know what is empathy. Can anyone say what is empathy?
First stage of DT.
Yes. What is all about the first stage of DT?
We have a problem statement. We have the empathy on particular problem statement where we can able to solve the problem for the humans. How we can able to solve the problem and how does the problem useful for others.
Very good. Understanding the people's problem, empathy. So next one we need to have optimism. So how all the peoples are facing the problem, so that like only that solution will not be like benefit for only particular group or community of people. We need to ensure that all kinds of people are getting benefited out of the problem. And third one is embrace ambiguity. We need to have a good challenging mind to take that problem. We should not always feel very demotivated to take the problem. We should have a good motivation towards taking a problem statement, and we need to have a makeover of the problem, makeover of the solutions, okay? And learn from the failures. When you are going to have a failure from implementing a system, please learn from the failures. Only then when you are going to give a solution, next time solution, you will know where we are going to fail and which will be the success point. So you always learn from the failures. And the fifth one is the iterate. So we need to always iterate. We need to develop a system. We need to ensure whether it is feasible for the people to work on the system. Everything we need to iterate. If there is any changes to be done, we need to make it. So that mindset we need to have. And finally, a creative conference. We should have a conference that's how the system will be successful for the people. So hope everyone, like today, you have learned about the people-centered design thinking. So this implement in your personal life, in your career life, and you could see a differences in your career growth. So thank you for listening to your session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, and thank you so much.